A film, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, from 1967, directed by David Swift, starring Robert Morse, Michelle Lee, and Rudy Valley, and many, many more. Um, a genuine musical. How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying is based on a satirical book by Shepard Mead on poking poking at the advertising industry and the male domination and I suppose you'd say sexist nature of it. And it pokes, you know. It's a fun piece. It's really Robert Morse is a whirlwind of energy in it, and he's wonderful as J. Pierpont Finch. And he reads this book. He's a window washer, and he's reading How to Succeed, and he ends up in Worldwide Widget Company, where he rises up the ladder during the course of the film, and wackiness abounds. It truly does. It is a goofy, wacky film. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of heart too, as he falls in love with the secretary Rosemary Pilkington, played by Michelle Lee, unforgettably. The big boss is J.B. Bigley. Take that for what you Bigley. Gee, never ever use that again in our society. Uh, Played to perfection by Rudy Valley. So lots of fun, wonderful songs in here, dealing with the secretary and the sexism of the situation at the time. There's a great song called "The Secretary Is Not a Toy." I love the line that she doesn't have the name Lionel on her caboose. All the songs are were choreographed by Bob Fosse, so the dance numbers within it are very impressive. Great songs by Frank Lesser, and the big romantic number Rosemary is a revelation at a revelation point in Robert Morse's character's life. So as he's rising up, we see all the kind of isms of the time of working in this company, and it pokes fun of corporate structure. It pokes fun of advertising agencies, sort of like Mad Men before there was Mad Men. You see echoes of that. The buddy buddy system, all sorts of things we associate with the uh, old world of business, which nowadays is looked at as the same world of business, really. That's the thing that's funny is it's poking fun at this stuff back in '67, a few years after the original play. And by the way, all three of the mains were in the Broadway play as well, so you know. Decades later, it was remade, rewritten, and opinion time ruined by trying to make it too modern. It's a piece that needs no updating. And I have nothing against Matthew Broderick who did it on Broadway and that, but no, do the original, keep the original. This is the original. This is a good adaptation. The only thing's missing is there's a wonderful number that was in the Broadway version called Coffee Break that Charles Nelson Riley sang, and he was like the boss's relative who was nasty and spoiled. And in the film, he's played wonderfully by Anthony Teague. But what they do instead is they just have a little instrumental version of Coffee Break while stuff is going on. It's a shame because it's a good song. I understand it had been filmed and that there is, I've never seen it, but there's a thing called the Roadshow print that they originally sent around that had that number, and I can't think of what the other number is that was cut from the Broadway one because it's quite a long play. And some things are moved around a little bit, but that happens as you're going from Broadway to film. Um, it's marvelous. The colors are dazzling in this film. Everyone is just dressed so wonderfully. Um, it's a feast for the eyes and for the ears. It's a fun story. Did I mention it even parodies game shows? So they're in there too. There's a lot in this film. I won't give away the ending or where we go from there to how we get to there. That's for you to watch. But please do watch it. I mean, I know it's a long film, it's a little over 2 hours, but it's time well spent. I even wore this hat to tell you that. So that is our film for this week. The wonderful, vibrant, just gorgeous How to Succeed in Business Without Even Trying. Very, very well directed by David Swift, who he directed, did he write or direct or both Pollyanna and Good Neighbor Sam and Under the Yum Yum Tree. Um, and he used to be an assistant animator to Ward Kimball for Disney. Just a little background for you. And you can see his eye has that kind of experience in what he chooses to exaggerate and how he has the characters play off each other. Beautifully done. 1967. How to Succeed in Business Without Even Trying. Robert Morse, Michelle Lee, Rudy Valley. They're all superb. You're guaranteed a great time. That's all for this week. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.